Happy Monday! Happy Monday morning from Montgomery Central. Happy Monday!
Happy Monday! I know that some of you have already gotten your portraits sent to us and uploaded and flowed, but not all of you have. So I wanted to do a really quick reminder of what you need to do if you haven't started that process yet. But I'm going to get some friends to help.
You're probably going to get 2 sets of photos. Make sure you send the yearbook photos and not the data manager photos.
Make sure to send your portrait link to Kim and Sarah, because if you don't, then you're going to have to type in the names by hand, and nobody wants to do that.
Proofing means that names are right, grades are right, and that faces match the names. Kim and Sarah can't do it because they don't know your students.
Once you've edited your portraits, let Kim and Sarah know and they'll put it on your pages.
Big shout out to More Square Middle for helping me with this week's tip and for the t-shirt. I love it. I heard several teachers commenting about it in the hallway, so I know it's going to be a great marketing tool for your book.
So you have a club every Friday that you're in school?
Yes.
And you don't have to plan for it?
No.
Because you spent time doing a ladder?
Yes.
And 20 minutes writing some questions?
Yes.
So the job of your club members is to get all the interviews and take photos while they're out?
Yes, and on the Google Classroom, they have assignments each week. So I put their name and what they are in charge of for that week. They look at their topic before they go interview, choose which questions they think they want to ask. Then they come back to the Google form when they're ready. Put the name of the student, grade level, pick the topic they did, the question, put their answer, and upload their picture. And that's how they get their interviews.
Hey guys, we got a little message here from Jasper. He was talking to me today about deadlines, and I was like, gosh, Jasper, it sure is nice when everybody gets their pages in. You see, the plant stays open all through the holidays. They're only closed one day, and they like to get all these pages printed so they can dry. How about their signatures, Sarah? Is it important to get them in complete signatures?
It is important because we can't print a spread by itself. We need the complete signature to be able to do that. So we need to complete those signatures so that we can complete a printable sheet. So if you don't complete your deadline, or if you don't finish the signature, I mean, I'm not saying it, but
Jasper said it might be kind of naughty.
Oh. Jasper, that's not very nice.
Oh, but just try to do your best. And if you have any questions or problems, please reach out. Don't just sit there and worry about it and try to figure it out, especially when you're trying to float portraits. Because Sarah and I are both nice, and we'll be glad to help you get your portraits uploaded and your pages flowed.
So let me tell you a couple of things that I get asked a lot. Once you submit a page, can you change it?
No.
Once you submit a page, can you move it?
No.
If I submit a page towards the end of the book, but then I decide I don't need all those extra pages at the front, can we take those out?
No.
So what's the best practice when it comes to submitting a page?
Well, first of all, you want to make sure your ladder is solid. You have gone through and planned out for the whole year, not just for the first deadline. That way you know what pages are going to go in and you're not changing that around. Now, it doesn't mean that if Powder Puff gets canceled, I can't put like a fall festival on that page. I just can't move the page.
You can change the content on any pages at any time until they're submitted. However, once we start submitting pages, your ladder needs to be locked in place.
That's
the page can't move, the content can. If I have 32 pages to turn in, can I turn in like pages 1, 3, 5, 7, 32, 64? How does that work?
No, you gotta turn in double page spreads. And the only pages that are not double page spreads are the first page and the last page in the book. So the first page counts as a spread and the last page counts. But you can, right now, for the first deadline, skip around and turn in double page spreads to meet your deadline. But again, if the ladder's not solid, you can't go back and change. So I suggest really trying your best to submit pages in order so that you feel confident.
So you don't have to submit pages in order to meet your deadline, but best practice is to do that because it prevents future problems. Okay,
That's right.
That makes sense. Let's say I have 16 spreads for my deadline, but I only have 14 ready. I missed my deadline, so I'm just not going to do anything.
You have to go ahead and submit those 14. So you go ahead and submit those 14, and the next few days, finish up those other 2. Don't hold it all back just because you got like two's missing, you turn in everything you have, and then you take those 2 spreads and you concentrate on them and get them done in the next few days, and then turn those in.
Right. So you submit what you have when you have it. Now, my deadline isn't until next Monday, but I already have most of my pages done.
Turn them in. You'll earn days for those early page submissions. So that's real important. So like later, if you need a couple of extra days on a second deadline or third deadline, you've earned so many pages that you can turn in a little late.
Yeah, I'm really worried about my final deadline. And I know the final deadline is like the most important. Don't miss it or your book will be late. I know that. But I'm a little bit worried because the way sports fall and making sure everything's right. So to set myself up for success, turning pages in early now,
yes, will help you on the final. I can't adjust deadlines right now. I can't go into the plan and say, oh, we need another week at the end of the year. But let's say I get early on my second and third deadline, then I've got wiggle room on that final deadline to maybe have another extra week. But I can't make those decisions until I know what we got.
it's kind of like buying a little goodwill.
Yeah, exactly.
The plant knows you've been trying, you've been doing what you can.
I think this has exhausted Jasper. He doesn't know what else to do. He's just going to take
It's because you're pointing the naughty side of the pillow at him.
All right, any questions? Let us know because we're here to help.
Bye.
We want to do everything we can to make you feel good before you leave for the holiday break.